I had been told what a dedicated group of educators were going to be here today, so I've been kind of excited about this. And I'd been told what a caring group of educators were going to be here today, and I had been told what an intelligent group of educators were going to be here today.
As a leader of my school, I have to be the change agent, and it is my responsibility to ensure that I have the skills necessary to get those things done. So one of the things that he stressed was make sure that when we're hiring teachers, that we hire superstars and that we nurture the superstars that we have within the building, because they will have a greater impact on our staff as a whole.
Those superstars are those teachers that the parents want, the students want, they're irreplaceable, they're intrinsically motivated, and they really set the foundation for the culture of that school and even the climate.
I would definitely say that climate is that there being a temporary effect when something changes within the atmosphere, but it's temporary, versus culture is implementing something that's a more learned behavior and it becomes embedded in our everyday process. It's something that we do on a continuous basis, and it also becomes innate in the things that we do.
You know, the thing I've learned, if we're going to really figure out what greatness is, we got to figure out what it is the great people do differently. Can I tell you something? Your principal wants to be good. Do you know what your principal does? They do something called the best they know how.
When we want to implement change within our school, we shouldn't tell the teachers what to do. We need to teach them what to do and model for them what to do. That's so important, because change, if we do that, change is more likely to be more effective and more positive within our school.
In regards to my takeaways from the workshop today with Dr. Webb, as we strive to increase student achievement here in Clayton County Schools, it's going to be very important for us as the educators. We must not only consider rigor, we focus on rigor a lot, and in our workshop today, we're still going to focus on rigor. However, what I also learned that we must place some focus on the complexity of the questions that we're posing to our students, as well as the assignments that we're assigning to them to complete.
We must intensify our collaborative planning to get our students at this level 4 and to get them to think critically. Our teachers have to be there. So we want to make sure that our teachers plan collaboratively, come together, so they understand exactly what they need to do to get our students where we want them.
And also can distinguish between complexity and difficulty, and making sure when we look at those standards that we're able to align the standards and to identify what depth of knowledge is this particular standard. Because we want to be working in those levels of 2 and 3 so we can make sure that our children are thinkers and producing thinking power so they can go on to be global leaders.
This is nothing that can be done in a silo. This is nothing that can be done alone in their classrooms. Therefore, they must come together. They must view student work. They must assess their teaching so our students get the best that they have to offer.